I've seen some pretty shitty situations in my life, but nothing has ever sucked more ass than this.
Bring out the Juggernaut Brothers!
Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the Juggernaut Brothers. That's right, you guessed it, Moose Lundstrom here. How you doing? Good to see you. Well, I can't see you, but you know what I'm talking about. You smell what I'm stepping in. You pick up what I'm laying down. We're friends. We're amigos, hombres. You and me? Yeah. Hey, as usual, I want to start off by saying thank you. Thank you for listening to this. All right? I do appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying listening to it. I enjoy doing it. All right? Bottom of my heart to you, thank you very much for supporting the show. I really do appreciate it. If you are on iTunes, I hope you're downloading it, and if you're downloading it, I hope you're leaving a rating and review. Hey, Moose Lundstrom, how do we do that? Man, simple. Go to the iTunes store, type in Juggernaut Brothers, click on the logo, go to rating and review, and leave a rating and review. That'd be awesome. It helps us out, and I like reading that kind of stuff. It's cool. Whenever you guys send me stuff, obviously I always read it on Twitter. I've become bigger on Twitter, and that's cool. A lot of people are tweeting stuff at me. Some not so nice, some pretty nice. You can find me at Moose Lundstrom on Twitter, or Juggernaut Brothers at Jugbro on Twitter. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm going to pick a tweet every episode. I'm going to read it to you. This one was sent to me last week. I guess this guy is brand new to the show. He just last week was his first show he listened to, and he left me this tweet. His name is Rob Press. So Rob Press writes, Jugbro, just listen to the first of many of your shows to come. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Definitely subscription worthy. Hey, Rob Press, thank you, brother. Welcome aboard, man. I appreciate the very nice tweet from you, man. Hey, you know what you should do, my fellow Juggernaut brothers and sisters out there? Follow my man Rob Press on Twitter. He's Rob Press at Where's Rob Press, Press. Follow Rob Press at Where's Rob Press, man. Tell him, hey, heard your name on the Juggernaut, brother, you beautiful son of a bitch. All right, there's your shout out, Rob. I appreciate the one he gave me, and I hope you enjoyed that one. All right. Hey, guess what? This episode is part 2. If you didn't listen to last week's episode 20, what are we on? This is 23, so last episode 22 about Glamrock. You might want to listen to that one first before you listen to this one. I'm just letting you know. All right, I'm just telling you how it is. This is part 2. The last one, Jack Dawes, Adam Vokey, and myself sit down. We talk about the 80s hair rock, man. Like, who doesn't love that? If you're kind of an older guy like me, or this hurts to say, you probably rocked out because your parents were listening to Motley Crue. your parents were jamming the Judas Priest in your house, man. Well, hey, you know what? Hope you enjoy this, okay? This is part 2. We're going to talk about a lot of Adam looks up a bunch of lists. Some douchebag has made a list of the 50 top rock bands of all time, and I implore you, I challenge you. Well, it's not much of a challenge. I realized after listening to this and editing it, some of it, we could have played a game. Jack, Adam, and I could have played a game called is this a rock group or a professional wrestler? Because some of the names that are said during this thing, it just made me laugh, because WWF, I'm telling you, half these could be wrestler names. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this episode, but before we go, I want to say, at the end, we're going to play some music, all right? I go on Reverb Nation. I find artists that I like. If you go to Reverb Nation, it's called the rabbit hole in the bottom right hand. It starts just going through random artists, and I came across this guy. His name is C.I.Z. Stands for Crazy in the Zone. This guy's from San Antonio, Texas. He's an R&B hip-hop artist. I really did like a lot of his songs. The first song I came across was called Choose You. It's a great song. You can catch this guy on Reverb Nation. You can catch this guy on Facebook. You can catch this guy on Twitter. He's on everything, all social media. Or you can go to our website, jugbro.com, jugbro.com. Hit the music tab, man. Go down to C.I.Z. You can follow him from there. You can like his Facebook page from there. Or you can listen to all his music on Reverb Nation from there. You know what? If you like it, man, buy some of the music, all right? Musicians are just like comedians, just like anybody else. People following their love, following their heart, man. This guy is, just a normal guy like you or me, man. Just trying to do what he likes loves for a living, trying to make his way in the world. So help him out, man. If you like the music, help him out. The song we're going to listen to today is called "Put Your Drink Up" put you drank up. I can't even say it like that. I'm a little bit of redneck, but you know what? I liked the song. It was a great song. So hope you enjoy the music, man. Find my man C.I.Z. Enjoy the music, and you know what else? Enjoy the podcast.
Let's be realistic and start at 10 because we're going to have something to say as he goes through.
Let's do
right?
20. Let's
okay.
do 20. Let's
I'm
do
easy.
20.
I'm easy.
The internet just
Where is it loading?
Did it load? Yeah.
Were we just talking about that?
Now, how are they going to? I wonder how they rank these guys.
Album sales, maybe?
Maybe because back then you could. Nowadays, that's not even.
Yeah, you really can't with the
No.
way that just individual songs.
Because people, I mean,
sell.
I pay for all my music now, but when Napster and them first came over, bud, I was like, you know what? I'm sick of paying $20 for a CD. You know, I mean, it's like gas prices. If there's a way to get free gas, you bet the American public would just hump the gas companies all they could. You know what I mean? Be price gouged. All right, he's back.
All right. Well, first I'm going to do 95 through 100. Is South Gang, Rockhead, Bo Nasty, Ace, Freshly, Saigon Kick, and Nelson.
I knew two of those.
Saigon Kick and
That's
Nelson. I
two.
knew.
Those are the two that I knew.
Nelson, I had the single. I found the single for that a couple of days, about a month ago.
Which one? After the Rain?
No, we talked this.
Love and Affection. I can't live without you. They're still touring.
Affection.
They're
Yeah.
touring little bitty towns.
You said your parents went to go see him.
That's right.
That's awesome. Are they still blonde? And
They didn't. They're naturally blonde. I think they've cut their hair. It's not long
not
like it
hippies?
was. Yeah.
all right.
All right. So number 20, Twisted Sister.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They belong on that list. For sure.
I guarantee it. I remember there was no internet back then, so when you heard a song, what's their big song?
We're not going to take it.
Yeah, but I knew it was them. I didn't know what the name of the song was, so I went and bought the one with "Be Cruel to Your School." What album is that? Because you may never get another.
I don't know.
Be Cruel to Your School. It was the Twisted Sister album with that, and I listened to the whole album. and I'm like, that song's not on here. Damn it! $13 down the drain.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's got "I'm Me" on it too,
yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah. All right, number 19.
Hanoi Rocks.
Dude, I don't know. That is so.
Dude, I've got it right here. If you want to hear some Hanoi Rocks, I will absolutely.
We'll play it here in a minute.
Pull it up.
We'll play
I'll
it
get
here
it
in a
ready.
minute.
I'll get it
Okay,
ready.
all right.
Number 18 is Quiet Riot.
Quiet Riot.
That's one of the first bands I ever heard.
I was never into Quiet Riot. They played "Come On Feel the Noise," right?
Uh-huh.
Come on, feel the noise. What else they sing?
Slick Black Cadillac, Metal Health, Bang Your Head.
Bang your head. All right. Who's next?
17, Striper.
No, I disagree. That's too high for Striper. They were the satanic band. They were openly satanic, right?
No, Striper was a Christian band.
You're right. No, I'm thinking of Slayer.
Slayer.
Okay.
Yes. No, Striper was a Christian band. They only wore yellow and black.
Okay. And what's the significance there?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Just marketing, I guess.
All right. No, I didn't. Striper, that's way too high on that list, but okay.
I'm looking for Slayer, and I don't even see him on this list.
Good.
16's Rat.
Oh,
Rat.
I'd have went higher with Rat.
Well, because they were the first, one of the first. They and Motley both released those albums in '81, and that's what put Sunset Strip on the map.
Dude, Rat and Roll, as far as greatest hits go, Rat
81,
and Roll.
91.
I love it. I love that. I got to go out and buy. You know what? I'm going to have to go home. I told you, I don't download illegally anymore. I just don't. I pay for the music just because you should pay for music. You
because
know
of Metallica. Be honest. It's because of Metallica.
No, I
you
thought it
would
was
still
funny.
be downloading off Napster
No.
if it was not for Lars, Cry Me a River because I'm famous. Nelson.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I just paying for the music.
Rick,
you know?
whatever his name is.
But yeah, no, Rat and Roll was one of the greatest albums. Giving Yourself Away is one of my favorite songs of all time.
From Destroyer.
I loved it.
Who sang back up on that? Was that the one with Bon Jovi? No, that was Heads I Win.
No.
Bon Jovi backed up on Heads I Win.
Tails You Lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't remember. All right, Adam.
All right, number 15, Wasp.
That's too high.
I think
That's too high. That's around. I guess we'd have to look at the later in the list to see who they're beating out because I guarantee Wasp. What did they sing?
But Wasp was another one of those early ones. You know, we're talking 81 to about 85.
Mom
that was
said
Wasp.
they were satanic too. We are Satan's people. That's
That
what
was
Wasp
not
stood
true.
for.
That did not stand for that.
That's what my mom always thought, too.
We are Satan's people.
Yeah.
That's what Mom thought, along with, like I said, Kiss, Knights in Satan's Service, and
AC/DC.
After Christ Devil Comes Out. Anyway, she might have just like, we got to get him off this shit. You know, her and Grandma reading the Bible, trying to put this together. Okay, go ahead, bud.
14, Poison.
Sure.
Okay, I might have went higher on that one too. That's just personal favorites, maybe. I don't know, but Poison. Sure. Okay, I'll go 14 Poison.
I love it.
We talked about them already.
13, Cinderella.
Cinderella, we talked about them. I like
huge Cinderella fan.
Yeah, I love Cinderella. What's your favorite song?
Favorite Cinderella song would be Gypsy Road.
Oh, that's good. I remember that. I remember Cinderella. That's one of the first videos I ever saw, and I remember seeing it. It's one of my favorite songs. Is Coming Home. Mm-hmm. I remember this. They're in that old cabin. Remember that old beat up cabin? Remember that song? Remember the video?
I'm coming.
Yeah, dun, 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 I remember, and I liked the hair rock because they all had that very specific guitar at the very beginning. You know what I mean? That opening guitar, and you could just tell what song. And that's obviously of every music, all music. But you hear that and you get like, all right, let's do it. You know.
And that's one of the most talented guys in lead singer and lead guitarist for Cinderella is one of the most talented guys in metal. My opinion. Okay. As far as just being talented,
sure,
singing lead, playing lead, and doing all the writing. Like he and Fred Coury, the drummer, were the writing team.
Right.
And actually, Fred Coury, you remember Arcade?
Yes.
Remember Arcade? Fred Coury was the drummer in that with Stephen Pearcy from Rat.
Right. You had the big red A.
The anarchy symbol.
What was the big song on there?
Oh, what was their... you had to ask me that.
We'll come back to it.
I won't remember.
Anyway, all right, Adam.
No, I just we're talking about how they rank these.
Okay.
It says they are ranked on popularity, influence, impact, talent, creativity, history as to how long the band lasted, musical and lyrical quality within the genre.
So it's completely arbitrary.
That's opinion. So it's basically someone's opinion. But
the guy at digitaldoor.com.
Other than the fact of how long they lasted on top. Okay. All right.
Number 12, Alice Cooper.
I
was never a huge Cooper fan.
No,
so
but I liked Hey Stupid when that came out. That was a great album.
Hey Stupid was good.
Hey Stupid's a great album. I'm not big on his 70s stuff. I don't know. He's someone you got to respect just because he lasted decades. And he put on a hell of a show. When I went and saw him in concert, hell of a show.
Feed My Frankenstein.
Great song.
Nikki Sixx played bass on that.
Yeah, that was in, what movie was that in?
Wayne's World.
Attaboy, number 2.
No, number 1. Remember, because they're at their concert with Alice Cooper, and they comes out to Feed My Frankenstein.
That's right. Milwaukee. Okay. All right.
Yes, it is, Pete.
And by the way, Adam, if we had time, we're going to sit down. We had, this kills me to this day, you, me, and John Beltran sat down and had the most amazing talk about movies. And the sound petered out 45 minutes into it. We went on for 2 straight hours. Remember that?
Yeah, we did.
And we were just, and I was just like, that was a great conversation. So, rain check on that one.
10-4.
All
right, number 11, Skid Row.
Yeah. I love Skid Row.
Awesome.
I love Skid Row. Everything about it. I mean, that was my first 2 CDs I ever had was Bryan Adams, Waking Up the Neighbors, and Skid Row, Slave to the Grind.
Oh, Slave was... that's one of my favorite albums all time.
Monkey on My Back or no?
Monkey Business.
Monkey Business. Sorry,
Slipping on the track. Jungle in Black.
Yeah. Adam, any idea?
Nope.
Didn't they come out with a third one after that? It was mediocre.
It was what?
Mediocre at best.
Oh, I don't remember a third album, but there probably was.
Yeah, I thought there was. Maybe I could be wrong, but yeah, no. But both albums were. The first Skid Row album, I think, if you're rating albums, top 5.
I'd agree.
Top 5.
Very good.
There was Sweet Little Sister. I mean,
Rattlesnake Shake.
Which, by the way, is a Motley Crue song too. Remember that?
It was.
Yeah. Anyway,
number 10, Bon Jovi.
You know what? I like Bon Jovi a lot. I always liked Bon Jovi. He was kind of girl rock. Everybody kind of not accused, but like. Every chick loved Bon Jovi. Uh-huh. You know what I mean? And there was all those gay jokes when you were growing up, about they found, 3 pounds of cum in his stomach from the drummer. You know what I mean? And that's a story you believed when you were like in 6th grade. Like, and I didn't even know what cum was, like, what's cum? You know what I'm saying? And why is he eating 3 pounds of it? But that was, I didn't know what it was. But I remember people were bad mouthing him, and I thought, man, you all right? What are you laughing for?
What's up?
Okay, all right. Do you remember those stories though? Do you know?
I don't. I remember the Bon Jovi one. I also said that they all said the same thing about Michael Jackson and about Rod Stewart, and then in the next generation it was